Hello and welcome to Bottomline. I'm Prabhu Chawla. Today we are diving deep into something that should concern every single voter in Kerala. The Association of Democratic Reforms, the NGO, along with the Kerala Election Watch, has just dropped their bombshell analysis of 2026 Kerala Assembly election. They examined the self-sworn affidavits of 863 out of 883 contesting candidates. And what they found is not pretty. It's a clear story of how rich people are grabbing tickets left, right and center. And how the smaller parties, including the regional ones, many controlled by specific caste or religious groups, are giving maximum number of seats to the wealthiest candidates. This is not opinion. This is hard data from their own declaration. Stick with me for the next 15 minutes because by the end you will see exactly how money and muscle power have captured our democracy in God's own country. Have you heard about democracy? As they say, democracy is of the people, by the people, for the people. But as in the rest of the country, even in Kerala, democracy is now of the rich, for the rich, and by the rich only. Let's begin. How the chart or the figures are there. Criminal cases are also there, 38%. Let's talk about the criminal background provided by ADR because that sets the tone what kind of people are contesting election. Out of the 863 candidates, including all parties, analyzed by ADR, 324, that's the 38%. Every third candidate who had declared criminal cases against themselves. Exactly the same percentage, of course, as it was in 2021. No improvement whatsoever. Criminals are constant. Even worse, 2,201 candidates, 23%, means every fourth, has a serial criminal case against him or her. That's up from 18% last time. We are going backwards. Look at the major parties. Indian National Congress has 85% candidates with criminal cases and 71% of serious cases. IUML for 84% criminal cases, 52% serious, CPIM 66%, BJP 63%. And among the smaller outfits, almost every single one is fielding 40% to 100% candidates with cases. 15 candidates have cases related to crimes against women. 1 are in the repeated rape section. 4 have murder cases. 13 face attempt to murder charges. The Supreme Court told parties to give proper reasons for selecting such candidates. They are simply ignoring it and writing popular unquote social work or politically motivated cases. These are all baseless excuses. But the criminal anger is only half of the Kerala story, or Kerala Files, I should call it. You have to go deeper into the deep dive which you do in the data which is provided by DDR, you get much more revealing stories. The real headline of this report is the explosion of money power in Kerala and how smaller caste and religious parties are leading the charge in giving tickets to the richest. Wealth share, if you look at it, it is more Crorepati. If you look at the financial background, very interesting. Out of the 863 candidates, 339, means 39% are Crorepati. In Kerala, in 2021, it was only 27%. That's a massive jump. Total asset declared by all candidates is 2,403 crore. Average asset per candidate, 2.78 crore, up from 1.69 crore 5 years ago. Now here comes the part that should make every voter sit up. The smaller parties controlled by caste or religious interests are giving the maximum seats to richer people or the richest people. State parties overall, that means 71% Crorepatis are there. Kerala Congress has 100% Crorepatis. All 8 candidates put up by Kerala Congress are Crorepati with average assets of 39.64 crore. Kerala Congress Money Group, 92% Crorepati, average 10.44 crore assets. IUML Muslim League, 84% Crorepati, average 6.64 crore. Compare that with national parties. Congress 72% Crorepati, CPM 68%, BJP 56%, Independents just 18%. The pattern is crystal clear. Smaller parties that often project themselves as champions of particular communities are disproportionately favoring the super rich. Money talks louder than ideology of community service in their ticket distribution. Top 4 or 5 3 candidates, they are very interesting. Look at their values, what kind of assets they own. Let me show the faces of these super wealthy dominance. Number 1 is Reji Cherian of Kerala Congress from Kuttanad. Declared assets over 210 crore. Number 2 and number 3 are both BJP heavyweights. But the top slot belongs to a smaller party candidate. This is not just coincidence. Now let's talk about the people who are already in power and coming back. 104 re-contesting MLAs were analyzed in 2021. Their average assets were 3.56 crore. Today, 4.3 crore average. That's a 21% growth in 5 years. CPM re-contester who are being ticket again grew 51.57%. This ruling party became very richer. Congress 27%, IUML 23%. Even the 5 short years, the wealth of sitting lawmakers has multiplied while they were serving the people, quote unquote. The ruling party got maximum richness. There are so many corruption charges against them. On the other side of the spectrum, 8 candidates have declared zero asset, nil. Some are independent, some from the BSP. The contrast is brutal. From 218 crore to literally nothing. And the lowest non-zero, just 84, rupees 84. The candidate who got 84. This is the reality of 2026 Kerala election. A system where the rich are getting the tickets and the smaller caste or religious parties are the biggest enablers of bringing rich people into the system. Let's quickly cover the other background details so you have the full picture. 48% candidates have studied only up to 12th standard. Every second candidate is less than, not a graduate. 46% are graduates or above. Age-wise, 58% are 41 and 60-year-old. 26% are 60. Only 16% are young, 25 to 40. Talking about young people getting. Women candidates, just 92. Still only 11% of all candidates. Same are 21, no progress thereafter, and parliament meeting to give them 33% seats. In their own parties, in the background where the elections are happening, they have not given him 25% seat to them. Compared to 2021, criminal cases percentage stayed the same at 38%, as I told you, but serious cases rose. Crorepati jumped from 27% to 39%, that's a conclusion. Average asset up by 65%. The trend is clear and alarming. That's the real story of Kerala. Women are not getting the tickets. Richer are getting more rich. They are not talking about people serving the people. Richer are becoming richer. And many people facing heinous crimes also getting tickets. Disqualification if charges are framed 6 months before the election for serious offences, that has not happened. The recommendation cancel tax exemption for parties fielding tender candidates has not happened. Bring political parties under RTI, nothing has happened. Deregister parties that knowingly field criminals, no discussion. Faster time-bound trials, no progress. Display candidates' affidavits outside every polling booth, we'll see what has happened or not. And the most importantly, make parties announce candidates 3 months in advance so voters can scrutinize properly. But that is not going to happen. They talk big, but act very small. Friends, here is the sharp truth and warning you must carry with you to the polling booth when you go to vote on 9th of April. That's this very interesting Conclusion. The rising role of money power in Kerala 2026 is no longer a hidden threat. It is now an open takeover. Smaller caste and religious parties have become the biggest factories of Crorepati candidates. While every major party happily fielding 50% to 100% millionaires and 42% to 100% candidates with criminal cases, the deadly nexus of money and muscle has completely captured our electoral system. Citizens are no longer free choosers. We are hostages to the highest bidder itself. If we, the voters, do not wake up and reject this trend right now, money power will permanently destroy whatever is left of free and fair election in Kerala. The level playing field will vanish forever. Participatory democracy will become a joke. And tainted candidates with abnormal wealth growth will continue to rule as while ordinary citizens are looked down. The power is still in your hands.